Melinda Andrew here with MojiLife. I just quickly wanted to run through our app that functions with our M3 device. If you've used our app before, it's the same as the Airmoji, but just with a few more added features and different things you can choose from because our M3 device has some additional features. You can download our app from Android or for the iPhone. If you already have our current app, you're going to need to delete it and re-download it. And when I did this, it asked me to install the update. Please do that as well if it prompts you to do so. Okay, so now that I have my app open, re-downloaded, and ready to go, I'm going to turn on my M3 device. I'm going to go to Add Device. And as you can see, it's not registering it. So I'm going to hold the button down for 3 seconds. And then I'm going to click second time and a third time. And that's going to activate my Bluetooth settings. And now that it is registering in my app. So I'm going to go ahead and click on M3 to connect it. Now that it's connected, I'm going to go to the back arrow to my main screen. Now I'm going to click on Manage Devices. Now, because I'm hooked to my M3 device, a cute little picture of it shows up at the top so you know that that's the device you're connected to. I'm going to click on Features. Some of the awesome things we have featured with our M3 is our LED lights. At the base, if you can see on this picture at the top, there's that blue line. That is our LED light panel. If you click on Features, you can choose which LED colors will rotate. Like if you want it to go red and green for Christmas, you can do that. If you really like blues, you can have it variegated through all the different blues. You can choose up to 8 color options to rotate through. You can choose how many seconds they rotate through. I liked 4. It will come preset at 3, but I really liked 4 seconds. You can click just one color. And if you do, it will not give you a second option. You can't cycle through just the one color. So if you want it to have a cycle, you can choose 2 different colors. And then we also have an LED brightness. This will be how bright that LED light is on your M3 device. You can choose a brightness that you like it at and leave it there. And when you decide you want it on and off, you can toggle it on and toggle it off using this button right here. We also have an added feature with this device of fan speed, which is really cool. You can choose a low fan speed, a medium fan speed, and a high fan speed. I'm going to go ahead and leave mine on medium. One thing I noticed while playing around with this is that while I was changing the colors around and picking which ones I wanted to go and clicking save, it was immediately synchronizing with my device and instantly changing to those colors so that I could see if I liked it. And see if I liked the rotation, if I liked the cycle at 4 seconds, 3 seconds, etc. And if I liked the colors together. So I thought that was a really cool feature so that I can instantly see what that is while I'm programming the device. So those are some of our awesome features with the M3. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to the Edit Timer section. So this is a way that you can schedule all of the fans, all of the docks on our device at once. Just A, just B, just C. So you can really get creative on how your docks are running. If you want those 3 docks to have Christmas scents and A has Christmas tree and you want that going all the time, but you have I'll Be Home and Christmas Cheer in the other 2 and you'd like to rotate, you can do that too. Once it's turned on, you can go back to our timer list and click, well, let's go back here to Edit Timer and click on Settings, and this is where you can get your time. You can choose 10 minutes on, 10 minutes off, etc., etc. Once you've scheduled a time, you can tell it what time you want it to turn on, what time you want it to turn off, and how many days you want that to run. If I select all, it's going to select all of my days. If I only want it for 3 days, we can click that as well. Now I can click on Monday and toggle that on, and you'll notice how it brought up my dock A. This is a timer for just that dock, and it will come up in each one of my days. And this is a nice feature because you can toggle it on and toggle it off without having to cancel a timer and reprogram it. If you don't want it running on that timer for a little while, you can go ahead and toggle it off. If you accidentally programmed something that you don't want, you can slide that bar to the left and just click on delete. And that will delete the whole timer for you. So I'm going to do that on all 3 of these just to show. So that's a really fun option too, that you can choose which dock. You can choose all of them by clicking on settings. You can then function the running time and also which time it turns on and off, which day it runs. And then when you come back to the home screen, if you click on timer list, this is where you can double check which timers you have set. Now, if you'd like to change the name of your device, you can do that. I'm just going to leave mine as M3. Since my name starts with an M anyways, I kind of like it. So I'm going to leave that there, but that's what that is for. If you have multiple devices, you can say this is my black device, this is my gray one, this is upstairs, this is in our warehouse, whatever. You can really customize it so that you can recognize each one when you're setting timers and making a schedule. So that is how you run the device on our app using the M3. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know. If you'd like to order your own M3, click on my link below. Thanks so much.